Claude Code is, and in my opinion, has been the most powerful AI coding tool. Because of the sudden increase in popularity as of late, more people have been wanting to use it. And one thing that I found after helping people is they have trouble with the terminal and installing it. Well, after helping a lot of non-developers install this, I've noticed the problem with using the terminal. It's different, I understand. So what I'm going to do in this video for the next 10 minutes is help you install Claude, and we're going to build our own app together. And by the end of this, you'll be able to build everything that you've wanted to. But first, let's understand what exactly is Claude Code. Well, Claude Code has been built by Anthropic, who is the company behind the Claude AI models. It came out last February, and as you can see, it's been increasing as of late. In just the past month, there have been 10 million searches for it. And it's like having a senior software engineer, inside of your machine helping you develop whatever it is that you ask it to do. But to use this, you have to use the terminal. If you're on a Mac, hold Command Spacebar. It's going to open up Spotlight, and then you just type in terminal. Okay, then you open the app, and it will show something just like this. Or if you're on Windows, you'll type in command prompt in the search bar and then open that up. All right, now let's install it. So in the description of this video, I'll have two commands. The first one is for Mac users. The second one in the YouTube description of this video will be for Windows. But for whatever machine you have, copy that and then paste it here with a Command V or Control V in Windows, and then press Enter. And what it's going to do, it's going to go ahead and install it for us. So right now it's setting up Claude Code, and it's going to go ahead and take another minute or so to install. Okay, and the installation is complete, and you should see this as well. Okay, now before we move just a little further, I just want to let you know the pricing plans, because we do have to create an account if you haven't yet before. So it's $0, obviously, for if you want to go to the free version, but you really won't be able to do that much with it, to be honest. Like you'll be able to do maybe a couple things with it, but then that'll be it for the day. But if you go to the Pro, just look at the $20 per month. I would recommend this. I would spend $20 to try it out for the first month, make sure you kind of get familiar with it, and then you can move on to maybe paying for the year, so it's cheaper over a year. But then they also have the Max, which is the most usage that you will get, but it also costs $100 a month. But if you haven't made an account yet, you'll go to claude.ai. I'll have it in the description. Then we'll just go continue on the web, and then just go ahead and sign up with an email account. Okay, and then what we have to do is we actually have to log in with our account so that it knows what to do. So you're going to type in /login, and what you see here, there are commands here that you can use called / commands. So type /login. You'll see there are three options. Just choose option number 1, cloud account with subscription. Once you do that, it's going to say, would you like to connect to your Claude chat account? You're going to authorize. And then once that is done, it says you're all set. You can now close the window. Then once we come back to our terminal, it says login successful, and you can press enter to continue. And if you ever want to upgrade your subscription, what I would recommend doing is if you go to claude.ai again, where we initially logged in, at the bottom left, you can see this is like where the settings are. You can click on upgrade plan and then go there, and then you can upgrade to the Pro plan like I mentioned I would suggest to do. Okay, great. Now you have an account. As of right now, it's free, and you can now use Claude Code. So let's go back to our terminal. And now what you're going to type in, you're just going to type in Claude. C-L-A-U-D-E, Claude. Okay, one of the first things, this is your very first time, it will probably ask you what type of text style you like. I just chose dark mode, but you can just go through the options. So this is a terminal, right? You can press the up and down arrows to choose which option you like. So I wanted to trust the current path that I'm in. And then once you have done that, this is what it will look like. Okay, you'll have something that looks very similar to this. Now, a useful command, if you want to exit Claude Code, you'll type or press Control-C twice in a row, and you'll exit Claude Code. Now you're just back into your normal terminal. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a folder to have Claude Code create our first app in. So I will paste this for you, but we're going to make a directory called my first app. It's okay if you don't know what that means. And then we're going to cd space my first app. Okay, and you'll just have these where you can copy and paste these in here. It doesn't matter if you don't know exactly what those do, but we're creating a folder for Claude Code to use to create our app. Now we're going to type Claude again. So now we are in the right here. It says user/Tyler Reed, my first app. This is where we're going to build it, where we want Claude to do things. Yes, I trust this folder. And now we can begin to ask it to do something. Now the app we're going to make is a countdown timer to anything. We can start out with New Year's Eve 2027, but we'll be able to add other custom timers as well. So here's a prompt that you'll be able to copy and paste as well. You just copy it and paste that in here. Then once you press enter, Claude Code's going to go ahead and already start thinking about how it wants to build this. Okay, so it's going to read our file, say, hey, we don't have anything in here just yet. What should we do? Well, we don't have anything. It's going to just start building it. And so what it's going to do first is it's going to start reading my files, and then it's thinking because it wants to understand how we are going to create this. Okay, so you don't necessarily have to understand what's going on, but it wants to create my index HTML file. So this is kind of be what we'll see, but I can either say yes or yes to allow all edits during this session that we have Claude Code up. So I'm just going to hit enter on that so it can just keep making code and then updating the folders and the files that it needs to create. Okay, so what it wants to do is it wants to open this index.html in our browser now. So I'm just going to say yes. And then it's going to open it and we'll see what we have. Okay, look, that was how simple, that took just minutes. All right, so we have 306 days and 8 hours until New Year's Eve 2027. So let's add a new one, right? Let's just say tester, and then I want this to be for right now. So just to make sure that it works. So was this 02/28/2026? And then I want it to be, it's 3:01 p.m. So does it go by 3:03 p.m.? Okay. So add. So we have 53 seconds, and basically once this counts down, I should have some confetti on the screen. So I'll be back whenever it has just a few seconds left. Okay, there's just a couple seconds left, and hopefully the confetti works. 0 seconds. Okay, awesome. There we go. There's the confetti that countdown is complete. So what I asked you to do, it completed, right? And it's done. Okay, that is wonderful. Now, if we go back to the terminal, we can see that at the end it said, hey, done. Your countdown timer should be in the browser. Here what you got. And it's listing all of the features, right? So it's all the countdowns that we have are saved basically to our local machine, and it has some different, as a glass morphism type background, etc. Right? It says that it's fully responsive to work on mobile as well. Okay, awesome. So we just installed Claude in just a couple steps, used it in a terminal. And now I know the terminal you still may not understand too well, and that's okay, but I'll have everything for you to copy paste. And we just created an app that literally took minutes. And so now what you can do from here is, so it even gives you an idea. It says, can you make it so the sounds actually animate when they change? Or you could say, I don't like this style. Maybe make it minimalist. So it's just maybe black and white and very simple, right? There's so many things you can do from this. It can either add to this project, or you can have it create something else now. Or you can also just chat with it. And this is leading to the next section of this video, which I want to show you a few things that you should know to do with Claude Code. The first one, and I think is very important, is if you press Shift+Tab, you're at the bottom here, right? The very bottom right here, you're going to kind of cycle through some things. You just hold Shift+Tab. If you go to plan mode on, then if I were to say the same thing, I'm just putting in the same exact prompt. I want to create this. Because it's in plan mode, it's going to just write a file of how we should do this. And then we can kind of plan out and see what we'd like based on what its suggestions are. Which means that it's not going to actually execute code by itself. It will just plan it out, and then you can have it implement that plan. And here's what it's done, right? So the app already exists, but it has a plan. So it has better flip animation. We can do a variety of confetti, basically have some security with this. And then here's the full plan that it can use, that we can tell it, hey, go ahead and go through with this, and it will do that. But I don't want to do anything. So what I can do is I can just hit escape, and then we're out of that. And then we can continue typing what we want, which leads to my second one. Escape is your friend. If anytime it's doing something and you're not really sure, you don't want it to do, just press escape and it'll exit out of that execution. And then finally, you should know these slash commands. If I were to type slash, you can see down here, there are a bunch of different commands that we can use, right? Not all of these you will use, and not all of them necessarily matter to you right now. But for instance, we use the slash login to log into our account to use Claude Code, or we can use the slash log out, right? To log back out. There is MCP, if you used that before. There's plugins, the official plugins that you can download, but some of these are a little bit more advanced. Slash skills, I have a video coming out about skills to help you out if you're curious. But there's all these other things that we can do, and these are called slash commands. Okay, so there you have it. Here is how you install Claude, and then you create your first app, okay? And everything I'll have in the description for you, show you where you can get all of this. But I will also have this in my free school community if you're very interested in learning more about AI, no matter what level you are, okay? So you can join that in the free description, in the description below for free. but hope this has been helping you how to get started with Claude Code, because this is so powerful. People are creating so many things with this and what's called vibe coding, their own applications to help them out. And people are making a lot of money with this, okay? So if you're interested on how I can help you out with that as well, that'll be in the description. But here are some more videos for you to watch in the meantime.